No, it's not that I see the real person who is Jagabai.
No.
The ghost in this one, they realize that they don't supposed to do. So I don't know. If you don't want to know.
I'm going to one on you. Oh, I was just on you. It's a good answer.
That 4 years, assuming you use another 4 years, that is that being a very short for many of them. Gbogbo àwọn tó rí yẹn they know nothing about politics. The only people who are talking is Atiku. They know nothing about politics. Even though no matter the money he has, normally that's the way we buy. Oh, amazing. If na money, we are talking about if na money. If na money, it's really not because political wisdom are not working. What about what was the last election? The other question that you are making mention of. You know how many people who are good and tell you what you don't know. My brother. Last election. You work against it, no. You don't need results. After you won the mandate, how long better you
like a baby who is just learning to talk.
Where's your voter's card?
You are talking about president as a baby who just learning to talk.
He don't say, I put himself. I also put you for seat. You don't win anything. They put you for seat. They make noise. Now they go, put her like this.
You are your own.
You know, now you go, why? I put you. No be group of people.
Now you put that.
Anything back on it, you come out to cook on it. Let's go on field. They ran more than this in 2023. So
ọjà go speaker ọjà mọ rate ló mú jẹni ọjà pé grandmaster ọjà mọ ẹni.
The secondary is just a vote between Nigeria alone.
international support ó máa wà níbẹ̀ kí ni influence àwọn tó lọ méjì nínú ADC individually internationally.
But they make a champion, let me believe it. I don't believe it. But they just right from there, I don't believe it.
Gbogbo babaláwo wọn gbogbo eléégún wọn ní last election.
I don't believe my top five.
I don't say he has done too well. I don't say maybe he has delivered 90% of what we are expecting from him. But there are some factors.
All the remark. Àwọn force wa yẹn ní
I finish now. If we don't enforce it, were they not in PDP? What were they able to do while they are in PDP? What right were they able to do for Nigeria? So you see, nobody should live and compete. It's still
I think the same old the old faces.
Yes.
What's the way about them?
There's nothing about them.
Is the fight going to be a state? It cannot.
Same.
I don't know is there a state or a state?
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome once again on the program. It is City Stand with Michael Adekunle. The 3rd of July 2025. We have important issues to discuss this morning. And to my viewers all over the world, we say thank you to all of you for your support. I appreciate your love on the platform. Thank you so much. Yeah, prominent opposition figures yesterday gathered at the Musa Yaradua Center in Abuja to launch ADC, the new coalition that is set to unseat President Bola Tinubu come 2027. How is this going to be? What's really happening in Nigeria's political space as regards the launching of ADC, which I'll be looking at it this morning. The likes of Atiku, the former vice president of the country, and the presidential flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 election was there. Also, the presidential flag bearer under Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, was also there. The former Senate president, talking about David Mark, was also there. Wow. What hope does President Bola Tinubu have as regards 2027 presidential election? It's a big and a huge political shake-up in Nigeria. It is meant to unseat, like I said, to unseat President Bola Tinubu, and let us see how this would go. It is now ADC versus APC in the country. Nigerians are reacting to this morning, and we shall be deeply talking about it. Is this a party based on ideology? Is this a party meant to better the lives of Nigerians? Or are they just there? I mean, the politicians are just there to wrestle power. Are they just there to unseat President Bola Tinubu without any ideology? We shall be looking at all this this morning. And I say good morning to all my respondents this morning. Thank you so much for joining me, Mr. Vincent. Good morning to you. You're welcome on the program. Oh yes, good morning as well. You're welcome on the program.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, viewers. God bless you. Thank you for joining us this morning. God bless you.
All right, it's the beginning.
Good morning, viewers. It's the beginning of a new day. It's Thursday. We say very big thank you to you all for being there, and God will continue to raise His banner in every way, in every facet of your life. Thank you.
It's a new era in Nigeria's political space. The launching of ADC. Wow, it's shaking everywhere now. Political bigwigs from the ruling All Progressives Congress, like Amechi the camp yesterday, officially dumped the ruling All Progressives Congress. has joined the coalition. Atiku Abubakar dumped PDP for this new coalition. David Mark, former Senate President, also dumped PDP for this new coalition. The way people are talking now, it seems is the end of the road for President Bola Tinubu with this new development in Nigeria's politics. What do you say?
Maybe that's the reason why I've been seeing it from the angle of Erufai, that what is going to come up this June. I think we'll talk about it on this platform. It's going to be one of the biggest coalition ever in the history of Nigeria. But we're seeing it, we cannot be able to say, they have actually got it right until we are able to see who they are putting forward as their candidate. But so far, so good. I think they were able to empty the heavyweights, political heavyweights in Nigeria, collapsing them into the coalition that we are seeing today. Tinubu has come out to make a statement yesterday that no matter the coalition, no matter any force against him, that he will win the election. He said it, he tweeted it, though it has not been confirmed officially, but it is being believed, he is the one, or his aides are reacting to that coalition the way it is.
Okay, also in the news this morning, the presidential flag bearer under Action Congress, is it Action? Sowore. Yeah, Sowore. That's the publisher of Sahara Reporters, has also said that he will not be part of any coalition in the country. I don't know how Sowore will do this. If Sowore, and people are asking if Sowore is serious.
No. We know, bros. We know Sowore.
Yes, I urged him to also join this moving
we know Sowore. I've been saying it. We know Sowore. Sowore, we know him. We understand him. We know the direction he's coming from. We know where he stands, even to this moment.
Sorry,
whether he's joining the coalition,
is African Action Congress.
Yes, whether he's joining the coalition or not, he has already been planned. He can see that immediately Bola Tinubu came into power, he released him. You understand? Nobody was able to understand that. We know what Sowore is up to. I keep on saying it that Sowore is not a serious person. Now, Sowore is not somebody we can rely on. Yes, See, when he was saying hunger protests and all that, I look at all those things and I said it very clearly here. That he's just trying to keep Nigerians busy. He's trying to, be cosmetic about the approach of instead of. We are saying, how can you single out Obi every now and then? Obi, everybody, Obi. What have Obi done to you? Are you not in no position to? And now, if you believe, see, there's like somebody was saying, nobody's an island. Even God himself, to an extent, have to seek the support of other people for him to be able to, continue with creation. There's no man that can say, I hope single-handedly did it alone. I've never seen that. So if Sowore is not said he's not joining the coalition, well, for him, I think he might have his reason. But it's okay. Let the coalition train continue.
All right, let's quickly move down to the Punch newspaper and see what the Punch is saying this morning concerning 2027 elections. Atiku Obi Mark launch ADC to unseat President Bola Tinubu. We have over 20 ex-governors, ex-APC, PDP bigwigs, Buhari's ministers joining this coalition. ADC faction rejects takeover. Now to another one on the front page of this paper. Nigeria must review 2025 budget to avert crisis, says the IMF. Moving on to the front page of the New Telegraph newspaper, what is Erufai saying concerning this great move by this set of politicians in Nigeria. Erufai is in something very, very crucial here. Also on President Bola Tinubu. God save me from embarrassment of being part of Tinubu's government. God save me from embarrassment from being part of Tinubu's government. Don't forget that Erufai was at some point denied ministerial appointment in the administration of President Bola Tinubu. He has now turned the enemy of the president. Okay, moving on to another one. Rep step down Senate bills, protest delay of 146 House bills. Now, let me just drop. Okay, the last one, 2027. 2027. Defectors will run back. PDP wants members targeting new coalition.
Mike, it's a very dangerous atmosphere because what the papers are reporting this morning is something that really Tinubu need to really stand up, and put his house in order, knowing fully well that he's already going to war. But you see, one thing I understand about these people is that, I think they acted too quickly, against Tinubu's calculation, because for them to start hijacking this heavy on time now, doing fully well, by the end of this year, Tinubu would have, picked everybody, so he has thrown a big challenge now, and want to see what is going to come out of it at the end of the day. And I know that's not the end of the road for Bola Tinubu 2027. He's going to contest the election, and he's saying that no matter the gang up, he's going to defeat them at the end of the day.
Let us see what Muki Great is saying this morning. I understand now. Say good morning to you, Muki Great, wherever you're watching us from. Political heavyweight, my foot. That is what Muki Great has written here. Political heavyweight, his foot, says Muki Great. And we have DKNY saying Sowore don't want to dirty his image, dignity, and his vision. That is why he has refused to join the new coalition on board. Atiku said it's a moving train and it cannot stop. Oje Olajide, you're welcome on the program.
Good morning, Mr. Mike, our anchor man, and I'm saying good morning to all our global viewers on Global System. You are welcome. God bless you. Mr. Enema, who blessed me this week, glory be to God. I thank you, and every other person, you are blessed. I remember your analyst, Mr. Oje Olajide. You see, the moving train that Atiku has said, and the rest of them, is a good development. Mr. Mike, we need competitiveness in our polity. We don't want a docile inactiveness in our policy. Let our policy be filled with competitiveness. Let us have varieties, alternatives in our body policy, not being eroded to one stagnant direction alone. It's not be stagnant. It's a development. I like it. The competition bring out the best in you. It brings the best brain, the best knowledge, understanding, and then it gives people an opportunity to choose from this or that. So the coalition has come up. I'm not calling them names. Yes, they have the right of freedom association of belonging to whoever they want. It's a good test of policy, good test of the policy in which we are, whereby the ruling government will put on its toe. Now that Mr. Mike, God is already answering our prayers in Nigeria, that we're now coming up, we will be like America, Britain, whereby our policy is filled with competitiveness. Unsteady people who think they can always have power and they can always multiply it will never be there any longer, because violent opposition will give you whatever it needs to either to put you on your toe or to receive power from you. It's going to be an issue of just everybody sleeping and facing one direction. It's a good development, but the issue is that can they pay down their personal ambition, interest first, and allow the institution to stand first, bury their personal ambition. Let us build this institution first. Build institution of politics, of democracy. Then you can after the institution must have been established fully on ground. Now let everybody who has ambition, interest, now show it up. Which is not a crime. When you now bring up your ambition, your interest, let it suggest the test of the smartness of your institution itself. Let them be one that pick you up, not that you collapse, you coerce, you destroy himself for your own ambition. Otherwise, that institution itself will fall. Then let the best of you come out, that it might through clean, transparent process. Then every person of that institution will be happy to work with for that institution. Not that you coerce, you destroy, you malign, you suppress other interests, and then they work before content parties want to go to before them. They go that way. So as I come up, I like it to give the party, ruling party, a firm toe on a firm standing on their toe.
Nigerians are asking if this coalition is truly about rescuing Nigeria, or are these politicians just seeking relevance? And looking at the way these people came together to form this coalition, under ADC. Now, the question I want to ask now, with this set of politics, the likes of Atiku, Obi, David Mark, Musaraki, others.
Yes.
on ground. Could this be the end of Tinubu's political dynasty in Nigeria?
I don't think so. In the sense that, Mr. Mike, there's a vehicle. If you came here this morning to come and handle this program, a vehicle brought you here. This is the ultimate. This is the aim. But you came here through a means. Interest is a means of achieving something. Even though they have their interest, the means of achieving that is the political platform of which they are brought up now. Yes, whether they have interest, they have a right to it. But the means of bringing a changes to the entirety life of people is very important. Which what they have just put up now. Whether their interest is what is governing them, they have the right to it. It's not a crime to have an interest. But what are you going to make use of? Yes. What is the outcome of that interest? What will it translate into the life of people who want to administer it upon? Yes, who want to submit part of the sovereignty to you, to lead them, to make life easier for them. So who want to leave the whole resource of the state into your hand and trust into your hand to use it for their good development. What will now be? That's what you're talking about. Not the personal interest in itself now. But yes, interest, like I said, is part of it. But when you now, by through that your interest, you are now attaining position of power. You are now attaining position of power. That seat of power, with the problem they are giving to you, what did you use it for? Do you use that opportunity to better a lot of the people who entrust you there? Or you oppress them, you make life worse for them. That's what. So their interest doesn't really too much matter. Let us what they will transform into in terms of interest.
All right, thank you so much. Oyeze, can any good come out of recycled politicians under a platform?
Yes, let them come and recycle the country. Yes, they are recycling themselves. Maybe we'll pray that they recycle the country, because I keep on saying it about this thing. This is a formidable. I don't think there's any other politician left for Bola Tinubu to use apart from those who are around him now. As far as Nigeria is concerned now, they have emptied him. They have emptied him completely. So it's time for him now to know that the only hope he has now is the Nigerian masses, Nigerians themselves. That's the only hope now he has. Outside that, bye-bye. You saw it? That's what I'm telling you. You saw what Buhari did? Even Buhari's ministers. So what are you talking about? We know that currently his administration is not all that okay. I can tell you that. And these people you are seeing, they claim they are stakeholders in Nigeria. Yes. And they cannot watch Nigeria somersault or be thrown to the gutters. It's as simple as that. And, they just capitalize on that sentiment that, okay, look at 91% pool conducted is against Tinubu. 91%. So they can only capitalize on that sentiment and build this kind of thing we are seeing. Whether it's going to survive or not, it is not yet time for us to decide, yes, they have gotten it right, until we see clearly the direction they are going. And what's the direction? We do not want a northern candidate. Yes. As simple as that. Yes. That's it. Yes. Once they do that, well, I listened to Erufai, listened to some of them make some certain speech. There's a lot of things not going well within the presidency currently now. And Bola Tinubu's people, his men, is saying that Bola Tinubu, to him, maybe he feels that he's offering Nigeria the best. So, but Nigerians are saying that their best is not enough. And whether he like it or not, he still have some weapons, around him. One is the INEC. The other one is the judiciary. So I think that to an extent now, they will start refocusing on how the election is going to be conducted, because I know it definitely he's going to remove this Yakubu Mahmoud. It is Mahmoud, what they call him. Is the National Assembly ready to carry out an oversight function on the Electoral Act and reform, giving Nigerians credibility, power to decide who is going to be their next president in 2027? I think the opposition should look at that direction too, because Tinubu is a smart is a smart guy. Tinubu is a smart guy. He knows how to handle judiciary, and he knows how to handle the INEC at the end of the day.
I think.
Excuse me. All right, you're welcome on the program.
Yeah, good day, and I want to thank Mr. What's it called? That gave me money yesterday. That was the 2 days. Muki Great, Mr. Muki Great. Thank you very much. God bless you, Baba. I appreciate you.
All right, this is a previously weak party. I'm talking about ADC that suddenly became a viable platform for power. ADC, the new party that is causing controversy in Nigeria now. Actually, don't you think the ambition of President Bola Tinubu is at stake?
I think it's not at stake. Tinubu can still go to bed and sleep as it is, because the caliber of people I'm seeing there, they are aspire politicians that have not that have got nothing to rely on than to force themselves back into governance. When you look at all those people, what are the relevance of all these people? What are their relevance? Is it the one that they cannot? His home was boiling, and killing was going in his home, and you could not even provide any solution to it. I'm talking of the Mr. David Mark. Just look at all of that. Is it El-Rufai that has been banished from Kaduna space, from the Kaduna state he came from? Ubasani is taking over as it is now. So their coalition, I don't give myself a headache on this coalition of these people, because they are same aspire politicians. Look at Atiku, even the party that what's it called, ADA. It was formed by one Raf, what's it called, Nwosu, from the East Central there, and I can say wholeheartedly that coalition, to me, I'm not giving myself any headache. I'm not giving myself. They are normal customer, regular customer to APC as it is. And I can tell you, what are they bringing on the table that they forgot? What are they looking for? What are they still looking for that they forgot in Aso Rock when all of them were in power? These same people, they rule Nigeria. You were there when President Obasanjo was calling Atiku a thief. Atiku said was replying President Obasanjo that they are both thieves. So what are we now saying? A devil I don't know is even better than a devil I know, a saint I don't know. I mean, a devil I know is better than the saint I don't know. So what are we now saying? All these people, to me, they are aspire politicians. They got nothing to offer Nigeria. Under their tenure, they left all this trash. They left all these garbages for the president in power now to clear it. Where was our power stage? This thing was gone foul. Why did they allow the electricity in Nigeria? If not, they are darkness people. These people are dark people, darkness, because they did not allow us to even enjoy light when they were in power. And Mr. Obasanjo, President Obasanjo, accepted that the only mistake he did was he did not give the power plant issues to the people that know about it, and that's the only mistake that he regretted. And till today, that is what is affecting us. That is what has brought Nigeria into a dark nation. So what are we now saying? So they still want to come back and cause damages to what they have created some years back. Mr. Atiku what investment does Mr. Atiku have in Nigeria? Everything is in Dubai. So that means if they come to power, they will be ruling Nigeria from Dubai. So what are we now saying? So I don't believe there's any coalition, because these people, they are not serious. Look at all of them. Our El-Rufai, the way it is now, he cannot go back to Kaduna, and they welcome him. Mr. David Mark, how come Mr. David Mark cannot even engage his people, control his people, organize his people to avoid all those killings that is going on? So I don't think all their followers that are being happy is I don't think they.
So you mean nothing good will come out of this
nothing
coalition?
Good, mark my word. Nothing good will come out of this coalition. It's a coalition of retired politicians that had nothing, that their pockets has been leaked, and they want to come back and make another cake, Nigerian cake, baked cake.
All right, we have Binga George saying it's a good development in Nigeria. That's the birth of new coalition in the country. Now moving on to Muki Great, we need strong opposition. We need strong opposition. This will put the government to work.
Thank you. Let me just react to Muki Great statement.
Yes.
That we need strong opposition.
Yes.
I think when you talk about opposition, there is no government anywhere in the world without opposition. You can do your part. You can check. So if you look at what happened under Jonathan, we saw Buhari leading a coalition. Against Jonathan. So it is something we must understand that in any political space, it is expected. In the absence of opposition, that government in power should be very careful because it can be collapsed at any time. It is opposition that will put you on your toes.
Yes.
Don't look at. I think Tinubu should not look at this caliber of people that he worked with. He worked with them, all of them, from beginning to the end. All of them gang up. All of them gang up against Jonathan. So they just suddenly become evil now, or they don't know what they are doing because they want to remove incompetency. That is it. As simple as that. That is what it is. We saw the way everything was building up. How they came. It's the same Erufai they sent. The Northerners, when they want to do their deal, there's this Erufai they sent. Then Erufai went and met with Fashola before the Tinubu factor came in. And from there, everything. So you can't tell me that these people we are seeing today, they say they are the stakeholders in Nigeria. They have investment. They have to protect the investment. And you cannot come and destroy what they have built. It's a lie. It cannot happen. Let's say they don't even care for us. Ordinary Nigerians on the street. Because we have not seen any leadership that has factored over 200 million Nigerians into their. Tinubu is running an elitist government, government of the elite, taking the 1 naira away out of our pocket, carry the give big man. If you buy data, you collect 15 naira. Oga, you make they remove them. If they can, you should be removed. If you cannot use this remaining 2 years and sit up and say, okay, I'm ready to give Nigeria, because see, as it starts now, now only ordinary Nigerians on the streets can put Tinubu back to power. Yes. He should give us what we want, and he knows what we want.
And with this new coalition in town, what happens to PDP? Have they left PDP for Wike?
See, yes, what? Mr. Mike. Before the program started this morning, we discussed that topic off camera. That now Atiku
and would PDP be
yes.
bringing out its own presidential.
Yes, that's this morning, behind the scene, discuss that matter. That now the opposition in PDP has now left PDP finally for a week now. Certainly, PDP will bring up their own presidential candidates. Now, weekend now, it's a dilemma now. Will he now campaign for PDP
or campaign for Tinubu?
He's the facto leader of the PDP now. Kamagun Ayahu, chairman, secretary. Is in full frame. Let me say 90% control. Let me say not 100%. Let me say 90% control of PDP now. Now, when the party brings out his own candidate, where will Wike stand now? Will he not be campaigning against the special candidate of his party? Because we don't know him to be a member of APC now. So, but what I would suggest is that let other stakeholders of PDP go behind Wike and bring up their own candidates and focus and campaign with the party. They can see find sympathy from Nigerians, but let Wike alone be the one standing out against the party, because I don't see how he will be able to manage that matter. Because will he not be campaigning against Tinubu, or will he not be campaigning for his party? That's so. The PDP should now know that now their house is they put their house in order. Now there's no viral opposition against them within the party now. Build their party, woo more people to yes. That's many Nigerians that's what satisfied with them as the first party that ruled this nation for 60 years. Many still believe in them. Let them go out right now and woo new more people, new more members, formidable members. You know, highly intelligent members, people of note in Nigeria. They can still join the foreign of PDP. They can still build the party up and become a formidable party again. Let them not leave it to Wike alone, because if they leave it to Wike may, I'm sorry to use that word, maybe he may railroad them towards endorsing Tinubu and campaign for Tinubu. Let the party distance himself from Wike as an individual and stand as an institution, as a party, and being their candidate and campaign because of their party for their candidates. Let people know that PDP is different from Wike. That's my advice for them.
I just want to react to what Mr. Olajide is saying. You know,
About Wike,
yes,
right?
I think the viewers should understand what this structure coalition is all about. I think that this time around they're a bit tactical. You know, we are seeing what is happening. Labour is still on its own, independent.
Yes.
ADC is still on its own, independent. SDP, NNPP, they are all independent.
Okay.
Then this very particular PDP now, are they going to? Are they going to at the end of the day leave the chaff for Wike to handle? Then of what relevance would it be to Bola Tinubu? Remember, Wike is not democratically elected. He is just an appointment and can be thrown out at any time. I think they never expected what they are seeing, what they saw yesterday. They never expected. And from what you're saying, Arabeshola said they have been on this for the past 8 months. So it is not a joke, because they know the man that is there, you know, is a master in dark politics.
In the game.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So the PDP factor there, you know, have already, but I doubt whether these parties respectively will be throwing out presidential candidate at the end of the day. But what I'm saying is that, you know, for you, Atiku to have held a meeting, when you see these guys, they're moving from PDP, David Mark, they're moving from PDP, you know, my brother, at the end of the day, what happened to Wike at the convention might repeat itself at the end of the day. That's what it is. But I don't see how these people are going to be throwing up presidential candidates again, respectively, at the end of the day. But let us see what will happen at the end of the day.
Okay, you want to say something?
Yeah, I think for my brother to mention Aregbe names, I think it's an insult to we Osun people. Aregbe that left billions upon billions of debts in that state. It's this same person. Some people are telling me, acknowledging that his state's gone. They are not in tune with him, and those are the people that are forming coalitions. The debts he left for Osun State now, we can never recover, and we can never pay back in some years to come. And those are the people that are doing coalitions. I mean, you see, Nigerians are easy to maneuver. So the way I just say things now, my brother, all those coalition people, they got nothing to offer us because they've been there before. What did they offer us? They offer us bad infrastructure. They offer us blackouts. So this time around is when there was no money in their pocket again. You think they are all broke. They are all broke.
Are you sure they are broke?
They are broke. Yes. Isn't Nigeria? Once a politician leave the seat of Nigerian space,
It becomes broke.
it becomes broke. Let me tell you.
Is that true about politicians?
No, that's not true.
That is true.
Mr. Mike, the money they have amassed over the years, they have amassed money. So the issue of saying they are broke, I don't think Nigerian president is ever broke. They have amassed money more than the states. They have amassed money more than the state they have run. So the issue of being broke is not there at all.
All right, Temple is saying something very important here. Brother Kule, God bless you. Same coalitions are same criminals coming together for their own selfish reason or interest.
Okay.
This is coming from Temple. Temple, you're welcome on the program.
You're welcome.
Organize your thoughts. Kule, stop all these things you are saying. This is from GOA. All right, Baba Yaga, as an Obi supporter, I am really uncomfortable with seeing Obi and El-Rufai in the same room. My body is crushing me. Wow. All right, we move down to James Mano. Kunle, has Atiku been the president of Nigeria or David Mark you mentioned? Okay, have Atiku, David Mark being the president of Nigeria?
Can I answer him?
Okay.
Yeah. David Mark was once a Senate president, and you can remember what transpired during his tenure as a Senate president. And even his state that was being encroached by the Fulani then, what did David Mark do to save his people? And I can tell you, all these people say, go and verify about them. They are expired personality you can talk of, because when they're supposed to rise up to fix up the Nigerian space, they slept in slumbers.
Nothing is worse than Tinubu in Nigeria. This is coming from V. Raymond. And we have James Manu saying Tinubu is not capable to lead Nigeria as of now. So you should definitely leave that seat. That's what he's trying to say. Baba Yaga, Kunle, go and go and drink Gary. Name one sector Tinubu has fixed in 2 years. Excuse my manners. Good morning, Mr. Mike and Co. All right, Baba Yaga. Thank you. Benga George, by the time they make Obi their presidential candidate, you will all start pissing in your pants. I am here for it.
We'll wait until that happens. It has not happened. We cannot actually say trust them with that. Yes, somebody was reacting to El-Rufai meeting with Obi. Obi has every right to meet with anybody, yes, at any particular time. So seeing with El-Rufai should not be a crime. Yes. Seeing with anywhere, and I encourage him to do that. But I want to tell you that the flag is already flying up, 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 up. ADC, APC, all of them are CCC. Let us see what will happen at the end of the day.
All right, let's have others this time this morning. You're welcome. Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Michael, and good morning to our viewers across the globe. We say, may God of heaven continue to be with you and never tired of you. Once, thank you very much.
All right, why is Sowore the only different politicians?
Mr. Michael.
Sorry, the only different politician. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. When I was meditating this morning, I don't know that you are going to come into this line. I just thought I will have to deviate to come and talk about it. We say something here about Sowore, that there is difference between being a strong and serious human rights activist and politician. Very, very big difference. So Sowore should choose one. It's either you, especially in Nigeria political space, you cannot be a true human rights activist and still want to be a politician at the same time. No. Go and look at what I think Adeyanju
told him. It's an advice.
It's an advice.
Go and join opposition.
Go and join opposition. Forget about what are they going to say, what they are going to say. So with this thing, it means that our share in Yato. If you see wise people, they reason along the same way I reason that day that you have to join them. If you not join them, you are a light in the darkness.
Sometimes I ask myself, why is it addicted to isolation?
He like the isolation. He like distraction. And instead of him, he didn't kill antelope and will not let the antelope go. He will not want to go there, and everybody that want to go there, he keep on butcher them. That's what Sowore is doing.
No, but does it suggest that he is a principled person?
There are some principles that doesn't help. There are some principles you have to cut. You have to withdraw. God has principle, but go and read your Bible very well. Sometimes principle of God bent. God bent principle for Joshua. One day, sun shine for 24 hours. God bent the principle. So, if you say you have some principle, maintain your principle and let the law. What is governing the world also maintain its own. So what I'm saying is that that principle, take it to in their midst and go and be a light in the darkness. Otherwise, when the light say, I want to remain where I am, then you don't go to where darkness. You are not helping. They are not helping. It's like some Christians that say it's not good for Christians to participate in politics. Then how are you going to bring the light into the darkness? So the best thing for Sowore is if you want to drink from this water, go there and join them. If you are not there, you cannot ask them how they share it. Oh, Simba Oniba will not say point.
According to him, he said the likes of Atiku, Obi, Rufai are criminals. Criminals. But if these guys are criminals, why are Nigerians still listening to them?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, followers in the diaspora. Good morning, global citizen. Yeah, first and foremost, he said this group set of people, they are criminals.
And I asked you a question: why are Nigerians still listening to them if they are criminals? If Obi is a criminal,
Well, for me, a serious Nigeria wouldn't listen to them. A serious-minded business Nigerians who know what they want for the present and for the future of this country will not listen to the likes of Rufai, Amechi, Atiku, Aregbe.
Obi.
No, for me, I will only give Obi a very cheap advice. He still have a long way to go in his political career. I will be highly disappointed in Obi if he's liaising with all this bunch of crook and gold diggers, because they are the cause of the present situation where Nigeria it is today. So I will just like advise Obi, though I'm sorry to use the word of baby politician for Obi, you know, if Obi really want to cash what is called political joker, it's not from this group of people. He's going to tap anything from them. He should just go and sit down and study who he should be his mentor, you know, before he come on the limelight. He should not come out with this group of people, you know. At the same time, let me quickly say, I'm happy for this coalition to have come on limelight in this way we have seen them. I think this will also give the Mr. President a strong challenge. It will wake him up to know what to do at the right time. You know, fine, the Nigerians are not happy with this present situation where we are. You know, but till tomorrow I will tell you I'm still convinced in the Mr. President Bola Tinubu, in his leadership. I hope and I believe he can deliver a better tomorrow for Nigeria. But at the same time, for this coalition, Rufai, Atiku, Amechi, Aregbe himself, and once a traitor is ever a traitor, Aregbe is a traitor. Aregbe is nobody. Has he forgotten that this person, the same President Bola Tinubu, he was a organizer, if I'm not mistaken. President Bola Tinubu, he bring him up from the dust. He made him who he is today.
Is he a god?
He clothed him
From dust?
by the grace of God. When we talk about Bola Tinubu, there's a grace that God has deposited inside him that I believe is not out of 200. You really see 5 people that have such grace. You know, he welcome everybody. God has given that grace to make people. He has built. You know, that's why today you find out that the majority stakeholder in Nigeria that are loyal to him. It's not because he's richer than all of them, but they find some optimistic and honesty in him. That's why they remain loyal to him. Aregbe is nobody. Why Bola Tinubu made him? Still yet in 2023 election, he went ahead to stand as an object, as a traitor against President Bola Tinubu as a president. He's a traitor. He played a very terrible role to stop Bola Tinubu not to emerge a winner in 2023 election. Ahead of everything, he failed and he lost out. So I'm not surprised if he's coming out today to allies with the terrible enemies of Nigeria, right from the days of PDP. People that their vehicle is unknown destination. They have driven Nigeria to no any positive destination. So if Aregbe is liaising with them today, I'm not surprised. I know him for who he is, and I'm not surprised of what he's displaying today. Back to Atiku himself. You know, looking at Atiku. Atiku is a political prostitute, deflecting from left and right, from heaven to hell. So I'm not surprised. These people, they have nothing to offer Nigeria. Mr. Mike.
All right, I'm still coming back to you, Mr. Femi. According to some Nigerians, these are politicians that failed in their state. They failed to deliver good governance in the state. The likes of El-Rufai, I think at some point, and when El-Rufai was the governor of Kaduna State, he faced challenges of insecurity. Even Obi was criticized for not stabilizing the economy of Anambra State. Now, according to some people, he has oppositions. But now let's look at these claims by Nigerians that these people failed in their state. Can these people still bring solution to the problems of Nigeria?
Bringing solution to the problem of Nigeria,
Because they are claiming they have solutions to the problem of Nigeria.
all of them we claim.
And Nigeria said
All of them,
Nigerians said they failed
all of them
during
we
their
claim.
own time.
Yes, now all of them we claim they have solution. Buhari claim he has solution. Tinubu claim he has solution. Yet Nigeria, we are still crying. So all of them, they will claim that they have solution. Let me tell you, I don't want to go into their midst because they promise us solution. No, I want to go into their midst for the sake of let's experience something new. I like something new. I will not change my mind about Asiwaju that. Asiwaju, use your stubbornness, use your ruggedity to give us some things. And I keep on repeating the three things that there are a lot of things, but three things that has popped up. You see, that has been achieved. You see, that state police is very, very important. We cannot be using one single security and local government autonomy. Baba should make sure that he solve this problem before he left. All this one is government is a continuum. I'm not somebody that will bent on Asiwaju must win 2027. No, that is not my priority. What I'm looking for is good governance. What I'm looking for is better future of this country. Whomever that is there. So I don't believe that maybe these people. Let's look at them. Atiku. We can mark them one by one. Atiku, when Atiku was the vice president of Nigeria, we know what he's capable of doing. We know his worth. We know his potential. Likewise, Obi. Let me tell you, if Obi come, you will not see Obi go to St. Lucia for 10 days to go and sleep. Or go to St. Lucia to go and buy St. Louis sugar. Obi will not do that. Obi will not spend your money like that. But that does not mean you will not see some other challenge. If Obi is there, that one is very, very certain. It's very, very certain. So what I'm trying to say is that I don't see them as a solution provider, but I see them as somebody that will checkmate the essence of this present administration. And to my colleague that was saying Obi want to roll with El-Rufai, Tinubu has rolled with El-Rufai before now. Tinubu has rolled with Amechi. So I don't see anything wrong in Obi also roll with them. Obi will not be like this man we are talking about. So if Obi refuses to roll with them, then it will be clear to me that maybe Obi is also work for Asiwaju, because somebody has accused Obi for working for Asiwaju. This is the same Sowore. When Obi said, I'm going to retire, I may retire from active politics in 2027, then Sowore answered him that, well, you are working for Asiwaju, and that is when Asiwaju is going to retire from politics. So if you retire in 2027, you are not wrong. So if Obi don't roll with them now, it may be clear to me that truly Obi is working for Asiwaju, because if not for Obi in 2027, Atiku will have become our president. That's the truth of the matter. By this time around now, if they say they don't divide themselves, you have Atiku, you have Obi in 2023. Okay, will be still the same. Different story. So what I'm saying is that if they are able to gather and solve some of their challenge, now all of them have common goal now to unseat President Bola Tinubu. But they come from various parties. What are they going to do about that one? Collapsing their party, or each one of them will say, we want to from your party, let your senator contest. Let senator contest from your party. Let member of House of Rep contest from your party. Produce your own governor. But we have common goal on sitting President Bola Tinubu. That one is a very big goal, and it's worth trying, irrespective of anything they want to do to it.
All right, Udesi Chima, on this morning, Tinubu still has a lot of time to win the minds of Nigerians with good governance, but I doubt. That's to tell you that Udesi Chima does not hate President Bola Tinubu. All we want for the country is good governance.
Honestly speaking, winning 20, people just prioritize winning of 2027 for Asiwaju. They don't think about what we have beyond that one. Nigeria always think about election. They don't think about good governance. This is the challenge of this one that has formed, you know. Before you cut that crop now, the same mistake APC is committing, they will still be repeating it. And when you complain, they will say APC has done. The way APC will go back to PDP to go and beat their wrong dreams to justify what they are doing now. So since they have decided to be, I mean, rolling in the mud like that, let us continue to follow them the way they choose to do it. But I believe that this coalition is a very, very good thing. And where Tinubu is now, if he's sleeping for 8 hours now, the sleeping will be reduced and we'll be looking for a way to turn things around.
All right, Abdul Ghani, thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate it. He said I sent something for me for drink. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Abdul Ghani. All right, moving on to Justin on the platform this morning. Adebayo is on panic mode. He supported INEC abracadabra in 2023. Was Tinubu not a criminal? Go and sleep, Adebayo.
Please come again. What is his name?
Justin Adebayo is on panic mode just because of the new development in the country. That's ADC. You supported INEC abracadabra in 2023. Tinubu was Tinubu not a criminal?
Well, I want
That's
to.
if Sowore is calling the likes of Atiku or all these politicians
They
criminals.
call for Tinubu also.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I want to say you don't have genuine evidence about what you are saying. You don't have genuine evidence about what you are saying. 2023 election was conducted with fair and fair election. The right person who is the president of Nigeria today, he won the election, and there's no doubt about that. The international body looked into it, and there was no any error in that election. He won the election convincingly. That is one. Then two, when you talk about being a criminal, what evidence do you have about Asiwaju Bola Tinubu being a criminal? You know, a lot of you have come up with different kind of procrastination, all sorts of names to name him to. No, I want to tell you that a genuine leader in life, you must have challenge and you must have some haters. So I want to believe you are part of the haters of President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. You don't have any evidence about him being a criminal. All these people we have named, they are criminal, and there is evidence internationally and locally to be presented about them. So whosoever that have evidence about President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as a criminal, as whosoever you have called him, present it and bring it out on the limelight, bring it to a table. You don't just say what they're speaking to your ear or what you don't have. This is a careless talk, absolutely. And I'm urging you to kindly please apologize to President Asiwaju Bola Tinubu on this platform.
Anyway, let me quote Sowore when they advised him to join the coalition. He started bringing, go and read Sowore, how he marked all of them. He marked Tinubu. He said, I didn't join Tinubu to distribute heroin. It's not me, it's not my quote. It is Sowore. I didn't join Atiku to drive custom, treasury. He started marking all of them. So go and read Sowore. I'm quoting Sowore. I'm not quoting myself. Let me tell you, these people, we have known them. If Obi cannot be criminal, I mean, if you say Obi is a criminal, then Asiwaju is not an innocent. If you say Atiku is a criminal, then Asiwaju will not be innocent. That is the truth of the matter. Take it or leave it. They are all gang leader. They are all operating cartel. All of them, bird of a feather. We are just trying to looking at which one is fair, which one will not embezzle our money and still show us that there's nothing you can do. I can spend your money. Which one we eat and cover his mouth? Not somebody that will be singing Bamu Bamu Nayo. Somebody that at least he will eat and let us eat. That's what we are looking for. We are not looking for an angel. Tinubu is not an angel. Obi is not an angel. Atiku is not an angel. And I'm not looking for any angel.
So no angel.
No angel at all. All of them, no angel.
All right, deep down my heart, I really appreciate your gift. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I think today is all about me too.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Moki Great, for this wonderful cash gift. I really appreciate it. Also to Abdul Ghani, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's move on to the comment section again and see what Udeze Chima is saying. Adebayo, what was bullying van doing in Tinubu's house? Why was there a glitch during the transmission of presidential results in 2023? This is coming from Udeze Chima.
Well, let me answer to that very question. It is a chima. First and foremost, forgetting that Ashwaji Bola Tinubu is a presidential flag bearer for APC in 2023 election. So I want to believe, being a flag bearer, there are some responsibility which he need to mind and which he need to take care of. You know, in sending his PA others in different era, and you can't claim that for the fact that you seen a van in his house is money or is.
Nigeria has this culture of glitchy, power supply glitchy, water supply glitchy, our everything. So far it's related to computer glitchy. Do you know that immediately they brought all this electoral machine that time? We record a lot of glitchy about it all the time. So, but Nigeria, I think they will like to maintain that glitchy culture so that they'll be able to, perpetuate their evil whenever they want to.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Femi Adebayo. I really appreciate you as well. Thank you.
I'm to appreciate Moki great. Thanks for your gift. I appreciate you. May God bless you more.
All right, thank you so
Let's
much.
celebrate Mr. Moki Great. I thank you very much for what you did, your gesture yesterday. Thank you. We stay in love.
All right, thanks. You're welcome, Mr. Vincent. Gentleman Mike, welcome on the program.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, our ever respected and ever ardent global viewers. I say good morning to you all.
Yeah, good morning to our esteemed viewers.
All right, Nigerians are asking questions about these new developments in our political space. And the question I want to ask you now about this new coalition is that what makes it different from the previous alliances?
You see, I once said that on this platform that I'm a realist. You see, you cannot just say coalition all in the name of just gathering all manners of strange bedfellows together, all in the name of coalition. What is their mission statement? What do they really want to achieve? But the kind of people I saw on the pages of newspaper or in the news is not really encouraging to me as a person. Because the main people that I want to see steering that coalition, they are not the one that has just been mentioned. But I want to believe that it's an ongoing process, but I am not really happy with it. And I don't see those kind of people wresting power from Bola Tinubu with the way they have started. Imagine naming somebody like Aregbesola as the secretary of the coalition, somebody who rules or should stay for how many years without commissioners. Then you begin to wonder, are they really even interested in just taking power than doing the needful? You see, I've always said that I'm a realist. I'm not saying this out of equality or any kind of inordinate concerns. But what I'm trying to say now is that it's not just about agglomeration of different strange bedfellows. It's about doing the needful. But what I have seen so far, the composition so far, I am not thrilled, I am not excited. There is no animation of excitement written on my face. And I'll just rest. Let me say a second.
Gentleman, according to your colleague, he said they can't give us what we want in the country. And looking at what Nigerians are saying, that these are recycled politicians, and some of them are failed in their states, likes of Rauf Aregbesola, Rotimi Amechi, many of them like that. Can any good come out of these politicians who form this coalition?
Maybe it's not a bad start. They are coming together for me. I think it's not a bad start. It's a development. It's an ongoing, as my brother says, an ongoing process which they have started. As to the caliber of people that are converging, I think there is no saint anywhere, as it were. Even in the present government, if you want to talk about their records, past records and all of that, they all have issues one way or the other. So I don't really, I'm not really expecting an angel, as it were, among those guys that are trying to come together. But at least, even if it is to give the incumbent a run for his money, it's a good start. Even if it is to checkmate some of the flagrant disregard to the pains and the agitation of the people in terms of good governance and all of that, and what an average Nigerian is currently going through. I think it is something to whatever can checkmate the present government is welcoming for me. It's an ongoing process, as I said. What will determine how far they are going to go if they begin to unveil whoever they are galvanizing their support towards. I have always advocated for OP, who has not been really part of the old blocks per se, as it were. Oh, fine, a former governor, we have seen some level of prudence, as I've always expressed. If they rally around such a fellow, I think they will really give the incumbent a run for his money, Michael.
According to Mookie Great in the comment section, it's a good development. That's the coalition. It's a good development, and it will put to work the present day government. Can Tinubu capitalize on this new development to actualize his aims for Nigeria?
I am of the belief that criticism is part of social engineering. If all this development, the only thing that it will do for Mr. Tinubu is to spur into action and do the needful, because Nigeria are yearning for a concrete change, a realistic change that can be seen by every Dick and Harry. We are not just here to say, or maybe one want to pull him down by just criticizing just for criticizing sake. It's not out of frivolity, but what we want to see is realistic change. He has always mounted it that renewed hope, change, all this change mantra, all sorts of semantics have been used by this government in giving us that kind of confidence that we should have hope in this government. And I believe that he has, some level of the time at his disposal to change and give us that needed hope that we all envisage and we hope for. I want to believe also that you see, I want to say one thing very critical clear here. You see the coalition movement that are coming. You see, it's not a bad idea, because anywhere there is competition, there are varieties to choose from, and I want to believe that that competing nature of the coalition should not just be a kind of a mere competition. It should give Bola Tinubu a run for his money, because by the time he knows that he's not alone in this theater, I think he can always try to put up his hands and do the needful.
All right, it seems Mr. Vincent is deviating from his usual stance on the program this morning, and I think this is why V. Raymond is saying that you need APC money. That's why you are not.
Raymond, Mr. V. Raymond, I want to tell you one thing that. Okay, take for instance, would you even support Aregbesola being made a secretary? Somebody that ran a state as a one-man show. We don't want an authoritarian, person to be an autocratic person to be at the center of affairs of things. But what is he going to bring to the table? That is why when I went through the list of the people that composed the new coalition movement, and I saw Aregbesola being made an interim secretary or whatever, then my mind skipped a bit. Say, what is that? What are they doing? Aregbesola of all people, among the entire lot, why must he be given that such an exalted position? What is he going to bring on board? That is my take. It's not about the APC money. APC has never given money. Even if I'm going to take APC money, it has to be done in the right way. Because I believe that whosoever, because whatever I see is what I say. I don't just talk out of frivolity or out of self-indulgence. I'm only saying it the way it is. Because by the time I start seeing people that are, they have a very good track record, that their integrity is not shaking, then I'll begin to say, yes, we're on the right track. As far as I know, The way they are going about it is like trying to tell a snail that is overspeeding.
Congratulations to you this morning, Mr. Vincent. A big congratulations to you this morning. Muki Great has said it here, said it all. This man will get 200K from me next week by God's grace.
Thank
This
you,
is
sir.
coming from Muki Great.
Thank you, sir.
He said you will get 200K from me next week.
Thank you, Mr. Mukigwe.
All right, moving on, Michael. Let us look at what is on the front page of the New Telegraph newspaper. Still on this 2027 presidential race. And when you look at the way people or politicians are defecting from PDP to the ruling All Progressive Congress, or defecting from PDP to form this coalition, you will know that it's not all well and good with the People's Democratic Party. Now, it seems PDP has been left for Wike to handle. And on the front page of the New Telegraph, defectors will run back. PDP wants. Defectors will run back. PDP wants members targeting new coalition. With this moving train on, is it possible for the people that have defected to the ADC to go back to PDP?
You see, there is no law in the land that forbids any person from carpeting and even returning back. We have seen it in time past. You know, the president, the person of Atiku Abubakar, you know the transition that he went through up to this very moment. He has been going back and forth. At the time he opted out of PDP and later came back again to run for the presidential primary. And so do every other personnel in our political amphitheater. They have been crisscrossing like rat and mouse. You understand? That is not a big deal. What I'm even saying is that there's nothing holding anybody. There's no law that says or forbid anybody from doing whatever. Trying to align with any political party. You understand? And secondly, I want to say that it's not about even crisscrossing that matters. We should be talking about the nitty-gritty that is involved in political movement. And those nitty-gritty has to, rest on that prop of integrity. Your mission statement, what do you want to do? Where are you going? And why are you even taking that move? That should be what we should be talking about. It's not about moving here, moving there. But the only thing that I'm saying is that at least Nigeria should be given a semblance of good democratic ethos for once. Let us experience it and let us yearn for it and let us crave for it in all ramifications.
Now, let's quickly look at what David Mark said, and it's a very crucial comment. He said the coming together to form that coalition is to prevent Nigeria's descent into one-party state. And when you look at the way the ruling All Progressive Congress have been canvassing people to join them, you realize that there is need for this coalition. Do you think the coalition or these politicians have been able to actualize that? Actualize Nigeria not plunge into one-party state?
For me, Michael, that we slide into a one-party state is not a problem for me. And I'll tell you why. If you are a one-party state and things are going the way it should, what is the problem of Nigerians with that? What is wrong with that? See, politicians, as I always say, they are just playing games, play with people's mind, and that is a mind game, Michael. That you slide into a one-party state shouldn't be. It's not a big deal in the real sense of it. If you have a one-party state and things are going well, what is anybody's problem with that? Nobody cares about even who is inside that rock if things are moving the way it should. It is because we are seeing the exact opposite of that. That is why the clamor has always been strong. So David Mark should not push that into our face, that because it is becoming a one-party state. It is about performance of whoever is in there. It's about performance of whoever is in the saddle, and not really about whether we have countless number of parties or we just have only one. So we mustn't lose sight of the real issues. The real issues is give good governance. So if one party can make that happen, so be it. But because we are not seeing that, as it were, especially with the present administration, that is why an alternative uh, can be embraced by Nigerians, because some of those things that ought to have happened is not really coming up, Mike.
All right, moving on. Abdulgani is saying by pressing the like button will enable City Stand reach more people and as a result grow. If you have not pressed the like button, there is an injustice. Thank you so much, Abdulgani. Please let us do the needful by pressing the like button. Please, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure you subscribe on the channel and tell people about City Stand. Tell your loved ones about what is going on here. Now, what is GOA saying? He said that he wants to donate Amala and Begiri for Kule and Adebayo. Please, there's an account number there to make your donation. If you want to make any donation, you have an account number there that you can do it into. Do your make your donations there, then they will get to eat the Amala and Begiri you want to give to them. All right, on to the next one. Mr. Vincent, it seems you are my senior brother. Going by the way you think and speak facts. I love you. You are spitting the fact. This is coming from Udeze Chima this morning.
Thank you very much.
The way it's looking like 2027 is Nigeria versus Tinubu. The way it is looking, this is from V. Raymond. It is like it is all about Nigeria versus President Bola Tinubu.
Yeah, yes. I cannot agree less. When you look at the way things are now, Tinubu, APC, the octopodial nature of APC is making them to have that self-belief that there's no other person that can take them off the track. But what I'm saying is that every word spoken on this platform is for them to do the needful. And because Nigeria are yearning for change, they want to see realistic change in their daily lives, in their daily living. That is what we are yearning for it. But when you look at the way things are being run now, it's like they are not even moved. There's no animation on the part of the party in doing the needful. What Nigerians are yearning for. That is my pain. And democracy is about the people. It's not because it's supposed to be a servant leader team, not a leader servant team, not the other way around. I've always conversed on this platform that by the time we continue to bet a very good democratic ethos in this country, that's when we continue to say, okay, we are moving towards an egalitarian society. And if we continue to do anyhow, on the contrary, we continue to see all these kind of jungle justices and all these kinds of absurdities that is rearing up that we used to have in Afghanistan. But what I'm saying right now is that the Nigerian political class, they should not take our lives. They should not play games with our lives. Our lives is now becoming cheap in this country. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about us. Like the late singer used to say, they don't really care about us. That's Michael Jackson. But what I'm saying is that they should try as much as possible to put people welfare as their centerpiece of their mission statement. And I believe that democracy is all about that. It's not about their selfish interest. I don't care who holds the executive office. What I care about is about delivery and governance. Let that delivery be seen and be felt by every Dick and Harry in Nigeria.
All right, moving on again. Muki Great said God will settle this man's case next week. I know the man is talking about this is you. So we pray that happens. I think we raised an issue, we discussed an issue. But by God's grace, I know everything will be okay. And quickly, Kessie, one of our esteemed viewers on the platform, you promised Mr. I'm not supposed to do this, but sometimes I need to save my integrity. You understand? You promised Gentleman Mike. He's a very gentleman. You promised Gentleman Mike the sum of 50,000 naira, and that was 2 days ago. Please, limit fit to keep to your promise. please save my integrity. That's why I'm saying it on air. Thank you so much, Kessie. We are expecting the money, the gift from you. Thank you so much. Gentleman Mike, I really appreciate your contribution this morning. Thank you so much, Mr. Vincent.
Many thanks for having me.
All right, we need to go. This morning, we need to go. Okay. Where have you been?
I'm here. You're watching. Allow my people to say something. Let me greet them. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. May good Lord be with you people and straight you, both you and your family and your friends. Good health.
What would you have to say about the new coalition? Is it a coalition that will take us to the promised land? Your take on it?
Well, as Nigeria is going one way. But if the people can come together and do, if they have the spirit of their citizen, they can do something. Because OFI and Amechi, they are the one that make Atiku Tinubu join together 2015 to promote a PDP. But now they are out of Atiku Tinubu from another one. That means they have already given Atiku Tinubu warning. And the way I'm looking at it, they will kick it out. Now, looking at Obi, if Obi or Atiku, they come out as the leader, I think they can carry Nigeria up because they have the feeling of the citizen. But I will not say that they will do a very nice thing, but a misful. They have to do a misful to shut down hunger that holding people. They will shut it a little. But meanwhile, for them to come in, it's not to bring Nigeria together. They will do the little thing, but Nigeria goes to fleet.
All right,
which
thank
I'm
you so
saying.
much.
Thank
You so much. Viraimont, you said the show is getting worse by the day or something like that. No show is getting worse. If anybody wants to help, we can't stop them from helping people. Viraimont, please, you need to get that clear. You know, I need to tell you, you can't stop anybody from helping the reviewers at the stand. If you have it in mind to help people, we allow that on the platform. I can't do it alone. So the viewers are there. If they feel they want to do something for anybody, they are free to do it. The fact that some people don't have the mind to help or to render help doesn't mean that others don't have that kind of heart. All right, in the comment section, I say thank you to Udeze Chima. Udeze Chima blessed me a few days ago, and I really appreciate you. Also to the Palace of the Palace, Kingeri. I appreciate your cash gift yesterday. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Right, thank you so much, Udeze Chima. I appreciate that. All right, in the comment section, GOA. All right, Begrian, we do donation is still Kumle and GOA wants to donate Begrian, we do to you. All right, thank you. Okay, Viraimont, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us with this Chima. I have Muki Great GOA. Kizo Abdul Qadri also joined us. We appreciate you for joining us this morning. We have Favor Alexander. Good morning. In regards to the gathering yesterday, they have just met and a lot of talking is still taking place. Peter Obi has not even spoken to say his intention. Let's just wait and see. All right, thank you for your comments, Favor Alexander. Obiora John, thank you for joining us. We have Blessed One, appreciate you too. Benga George also joined us today. Kingsley Igberi, we appreciate you. Kingsley Smith, Emmanuel Ogbuji, thank you for joining us this morning. Mr. P, we appreciate you. James Mano, we appreciate you. GOA, we appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, we'll be back here tomorrow for another interesting edition. Oh, so sorry. We have to take you tomorrow. Where have you been? Where have you been? All right, we'll take you tomorrow. So please. I'm not in a good state. Yeah. My health is not sound, but I'm just managing to run the program today. Yeah. All right, thank you, all the viewers. We'll be back here tomorrow for another exciting edition. Goodbye.
Venga.